in the crystal-clear waters of northern Australia and New Guinea, where sunlight dances through lush green vegetation and creates a prism of color, lives one of nature's most radiant freshwater species. The rainbow, known for their dazzling hues and shimmering scales, these small yet extraordinary fish are a living canvas of evolution's artistry. But how did the rainbow fish become such a vibrant masterpiece? Let's dive deep into their evolutionary journey. The story of the rainbow fish begins around 30 to 40 million years ago, during the late Eocene. At that time, the Australian continent was slowly drifting northward, separating from Antarctica and coming closer to Asia. This massive geological shift created new tropical rivers, lakes, and wetlands, isolated freshwater habitats that became the cradle of early rainbow fish. The first ancestral forms of rainbow fish likely resembled small, silvery minnows. These primitive fish were far from the vivid spectacle we know today. Their simple, unassuming form, however, carried the hidden seeds of incredible diversity. As Australia's landscape continued to change, new species began to emerge, each one adapting to the unique chemical and environmental conditions of its local habitat. A key driver of this diversification was isolation. Australia and New Guinea are home to hundreds of rivers and streams, many of which are completely separated from each other by mountain ranges or vast stretches of dry land. For millions of years, this geographic isolation acted as nature's own evolutionary experiment. Populations of rainbow fish became trapped in different regions and began to evolve independently. Some rivers were soft and acidic, while others were alkaline and rich in minerals. Over immense spans of time, these environmental differences began to influence everything from body shape and scale structure to the intensity of their colors. In some areas, rainbow fish developed deeper bodies to better navigate slow, plant-filled waters. In others, they evolved slimmer, more streamlined forms to master fast-moving currents. This process, known as speciation, is where one ancestral population splits into many distinct ones. It's the reason we have over 70 known species of rainbow fish today, each with its own signature color patterns and behaviors, a testament to the power of isolation. But let's talk about the main event. The colors. One of the most remarkable aspects of rainbow fish evolution is their absolutely spectacular coloration. Why did they become so colorful? The answer lies in a powerful combination of sexual selection and communication. In clear, sunlit tropical waters they call home, visibility is excellent. So color became a primary form of language. Males, in particular, developed iridescent scales that reflect light in vibrant shades of blue, green, gold, and red. During courtship rituals, they flash these incredible colors to attract females. In this world, the brighter and more intense a male's display, the healthier and stronger he appears to potential mates. This evolutionary pressure created a kind of colorful arms race, with each generation producing males that were more radiant and eye-catching than the last. Over time, different isolated populations evolved their own distinct color palettes. Some species began to shimmer like liquid metal, while others developed a glow like molten gold. What's truly fascinating is that their colors aren't just created by pigments. They're the result of microscopic structures in their scales that reflect and scatter light, a process called structural coloration. This is the very same phenomenon that gives butterflies their kaleidoscopic wings and peacocks their iridescent tail feathers. It's nature's own nanotechnology, painting with light itself. While beauty may have been shaped by the needs of courtship, survival required pure resilience. Australia's climate has always been one of extremes, swinging wildly from monsoon floods to severe, prolonged droughts. To cope with this, rainbow fish evolved a remarkable degree of adaptability. They can survive in water that ranges from cool and soft to warm and even brackish. Some species, like the incredible desert rainbow fish, can endure extreme temperatures and salinity levels that would be lethal to most other freshwater species. These hardy traits allowed them to colonize isolated pools and streams all across the continent, ensuring their survival through Australia's ever-changing and often unforgiving environment. Their ability to thrive where others can't is a core part of their evolutionary success story. Beyond their stunning looks and toughness, rainbow fish are also surprisingly intelligent and social creatures. They form schools, and not just for the simple safety of being in a group. They do it for cooperation. Evolution has fine-tuned their methods of communication. Subtle body movements and rapid color changes can signal social hierarchy, mood, and even levels of stress to others in the school. This group, coordination, and their ability to learn hint at an evolutionary advantage that goes beyond the individual. Collective intelligence, working together, helps them more effectively evade predators, locate food sources, and synchronize their breeding cycles. These are sophisticated social traits that have strengthened their chances of survival for millions of years, proving that brains are just as important as beauty in the grand game of evolution. It was untaught until the 20th century that humans truly began to appreciate the evolutionary splendor of the rainbowfish. As explorers and scientists ventured deeper into the remote corners of Australia and Papua New Guinea, they began to discover stunning new species. Fish like the iconic Bozeman's rainbowfish, with its half-blue, half-orange body, the brilliant red rainbowfish, and the dazzling turquoise rainbowfish were introduced to the world. Each of these is a unique product of its own story of isolation and adaptation. Today, rainbowfish are beloved in the aquarium world, admired for their dynamic color shifts and generally peaceful nature. Yet, their evolutionary story continues. Sadly, habitat loss, pollution, and the introduction of invasive species now pose a serious threat to many wild populations. It is a sobering reminder of just how fragile millions of years of evolutionary artistry can be in the face of modern challenges. From their humble, silvery ancestors to the dazzling spectrum of species we see today, rainbowfish represent more than just beauty. They are a living, breathing example of how isolation, adaptation, and sexual selection can work together to sculpt perfection over immense periods of time. Their shimmering bodies tell a story, written in light and evil, proof that even the smallest of creatures can embody nature's greatest artistry. So, the next time you see a rainbowfish glimmering under the water's surface, take a moment to remember, those incredible colors are not just decoration. They are the result of millions of years of change, struggle, and survival. They are evolution's masterpiece, painted with light, time, and life itself. Thank you so much for joining me on this deep dive into the world of the rainbow fish. If you enjoyed learning about these incredible creatures, please hit that like button and consider subscribing for more stories from the natural world. We'll see you in the next one.